Brendan here with another episode of Coach Gee TV. What sets investors up for failure? In my opinion, one of the biggest problems, one of the biggest things that sets people up for failure out there is financial planning. And this chart is going to help me to explain what I mean by that. We have stress about our survivorship. We have stress about the quality of life we're going to live. So in order to assure that we live a good life, we have wants and needs. Some of those wants are rather basic. Some of them are rather extravagant. So to assure that we have the things that we need that are going to give us the quality of life that we want to live, financial planning tells us we have to go out and we have to obtain things. We have to obtain a certain amount of money. We have to obtain good investments. We have to obtain, for the sake of argument, good jobs, good homes. We're on an obtainment cycle, if you will. Now, nothing wrong with obtaining things, because when we do obtain things, we're going to experience some relief or some exuberance, or as I like to put it, we're going to be happy. However, happiness is fleeting upon attaining things. And here's why. The investments that we choose, the investments we get, the mutual fund managers, the house, the car, the jobs, whatever, inevitably what we do is we compare. We compare the fund to what it did before. We compare the fund to the investments that were being advertised to us all the time. And guess what? There's always somebody out there with a bigger, better boat. So in comparison, there's a level of unhappiness that we cannot attain. We always cannot obtain this happiness. So again, it sets us up to try to go out there and obtain happiness. That is financial planning. However, happiness is fleeting, and when the happiness is gone, we have to do something. We have to get something back into our lives. What I think investors are after, and what I think people are after, is they're after fulfillment. And fulfillment doesn't come from the things that we get, doesn't come from getting our own happiness, if you will. Fulfillment comes from what is it that we're providing others. To obtain fulfillment that inspires us, what we have to do is, again, it's all about what we're giving to others. What am I providing the community? What am I providing the family? I think once we stop and we get off of this obtainment merry-go-round and we get on this, what am I providing? We're going to find inspiration. We're going to find fulfillment. Unfortunately, it's something that financial planning cannot deliver. Bye.